Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing week one budget check-in for the month of March. So we're going to jump right on into it. The dates are going to be from the 28th of February through the 6th of March. So let's get on into the numbers. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janah. I'm a wife and a mother of one. And on here, I do all things cashless budgeting. And I also include work week lunches and grocery hauls. Okay. So I do a cashless budget. This is my compact A7 wallet, y'all. I got this from Comfort Coins. Y'all, I love this wallet so stinking much. Like, I just love it because I love that it's like compact. Sometimes I get into these little moods and I want what I want. And I'm so glad that I found this from her because it serves the purpose that like I was looking for. So in here, I have my trackers and I track for my different categories as to what I have spent. This week, I did use my credit card because I did not transfer my money over until late, but everything has been taken care of. The money's now in my account and we're good to go. So what I mean by that is I use a cashless envelope system. So I have a different account that is our checking account, and I use that debit card to buy all of our things. So it's separate from our operating account. So I'm like not overspending. It is with Ally Bank and I do love them. So if y'all are interested in another bank account or our sinking funds also sits in our savings account, they have a nice APR on there and you can save money or get a higher savings return with like online banks and things like that. I also use SoFi as well too. Y'all, these are not sponsored. These are just things that I actually use for my personal account, and they also have a good savings rate as well. So we are going to get into the nitty gritty. So at the beginning of the month, I normally tend to spend more because I'm bulk shopping for the majority of the things that we need in the household. Last month in, I was going to say May, y'all. Last month in, what is it called? It's coming to me. Last month in February, it was a success with like bulk buying and having all of the things. And so I was curious to see what it was going to look like for March because 62.78. Here we go. Walmart. I was curious to see what it was going to look like for this month because I had less money to work with, and so far, so good, y'all. So I took the time, and I'm just putting this over here, y'all, because there's going to be no space. But I went to HEB. I spent $148.98. I went to Sam's, which was very surprising. But y'all, like I'm going to keep telling y'all, I've been using AI to help sort my thoughts. And I was able to have it kind of tell me all the things that I need for a low carb diet, like the basic things. And then I was able to like sort through all of those things and figure out what I really needed. And then there were a lot of things, I'm not going to say a lot, but there were a good amount of things that I did not need in my grocery haul for this month. Like I didn't need to buy, what was it? I did not need to buy butter because I had a whole bunch of butter from what I bought last month. Same thing with like eggs. I only needed to buy 2 packs of eggs because we still had a lot of eggs like left over. And just a lot of little things I didn't need to stock up this time around that I did last time. So was happy for that. Next is going to be household. I told you I was doing a lot of shopping. So at HEB, I had got some mouthwash, and that was because I realized I had picked up the wrong mouthwash. I want to say previously to this because it wasn't the anti-cavity one. Now, I still love my TheraBreath Fresh Breath, the original one that I bought, but I wanted to still get that. And then at Target, I did my household shopping, and that was for $103.88. And then at Sam's Club, I spent $40.31. And that was because I bought some at Sam's Club. I got my Airwick. This was also on the first two, y'all. Jeez Louise. I also, what's the word? I picked up some Airwick. I got two of those, and I know they're like $17 a piece. And I'm pretty sure I picked up something else, but I can't remember what it was. But I felt like it was, oh, it was those two things. And I think, now there's something else, y'all, and I can't remember what it is. And then I can put this one over here. And I'm wondering if I put in my, oh, that's what it was. So, oh, I think I might have messed this up. We're about to see in a second. I think I know what that was for, and I think I might have used the numbers wrong, but we'll see. But that was everything for household, because I did a bulk shopping for household, so I shouldn't need any like household items later on. Next is going to be spending. And y'all, like I said, I was spending, okay? But they were all things that we needed. It wasn't like I was buying things that are not needed. So at Target, I only needed to get baby girl 1 pack of overnight diapers. And then at Sam's Club, I spent $29.91. Because while I was there, they had, I love their, what is it called? Their like nighttime clothes. And they always have like cute little outfits for kids here and there. So I picked up a few. I'm not even gonna say a few. I picked up 3 items. And then baby girl, I don't know what it is, but I didn't need to buy much of anything, but she doesn't have a lot in her account, so I gotta build that up. And I think I will talk about this in my whenever I'm stuffing my sinking funds, because I need to save up. Like, I need to get some money in savings, y'all. I need to get some money in savings. Nothing out of eating out, and nothing for, y'all, hold on a second, because I'm missing something here. Yeah, I need to add something in spending. And so this was actually on the same day. I went to Dollar General, and I spent $31.66. And that was because I forgot to get candles at Walmart. And I forgot to, did y'all see Walmart on here? Okay, yeah. I forgot to, when I was doing my grocery haul at Walmart, I forgot to get candles and some other things. So I picked that up at the Dollar General. I couldn't live without my, what is it called? Without my candles, y'all. I'm so sorry. So nothing for eating out, nothing for baby girl, because her diapers were more than what was in her account, and I wanted to keep this for maybe something else. Now we're going to move over to my personal. If you guys haven't watched my cashless stuffing for my sinking funds, I talked about me dividing up my personal accounts into 4 different categories so that I can keep track of like where I'm spending my personal money, because I put about $400 in there every month, and it just seems like it's not enough. And I'm realizing why it's not enough, because gas is just so much. I realize like I spend so much money in gas, not even like anything else, and that's kind of just it. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But for beauty, I did not spend anything. As I'm doing this video, I have a hair appointment, so that will come out. For gas, I decided I always fill up my tank, y'all. On gas is going to be $22.10. I always fill up my gas at half a tank. And right now, I think that I'm just going to, man, y'all, I really did a lot. I'm going to just put this one on the second. But maybe just let it get down to empty a couple of times, because I don't think my vehicle really has ever been on empty. And just help keep myself together. On the 28th, I was off, and I had a gift card that I just wanted to hurry up and use. And so I just decided to get myself a coffee. And this was the remainder amount that I owed, which was $238. And we're just going to put this over here, y'all. Like literally. And it looks like I did a lot of spending, which I did, but it's also because I break up the the different categories. Nothing for entertainment, and that was it, y'all. So only 2 items for my personal. So now we're gonna go into the nitty gritty of everything, and talk about where we are for our expense tracking. So I think I was saying something, but I lost my train of thought, y'all. We'll get back to it at some point. So now we're going to go into our weekly check-in. Yes, the numbers, y'all. And just see what was spent for the month and what is remaining. Okay, so okay, so for the week, for groceries, we started off at $500. And for groceries, we spent $285.98. And that now leaves me with $214.02. And y'all, I'm actually, wait a minute before we get into this, y'all, because as I'm doing this, I needed to tell y'all this. Okay? So first things first, and I think it's because I don't write it in my wallet anymore, so sometimes I forget. So on the 1st, me and baby girl had a mommy and me day, and we had breakfast, and we spent $40 together there. And I'm going to just put it on the 2nd because there's no space for it anywhere else. And then on the 2nd, we were out of town. And let me just make sure that was exactly what was spent, y'all. I have the number in my head, but I just want to make sure it's correct. We spent $62.74 for food when we were out at the track. And these 2 items came out of our entertainment sinking funds. Okay. And then I think this is what I was going to tell y'all about too. Before that, we had car registration, and that was $75.75. That was for my husband's car registration, and that has been taken care of. That was also on the 2nd that I did that, I think. Yeah, the 1st or the 2nd. And then lastly, y'all, we had some wins that we got during this week. I want to say it happened on the 2nd or the 3rd. And it ripped off more shingles off of my roof, y'all. It's a hot mess. I feel like every time I start saving money in my emergency fund, here we go having to use the money. So, oh, look at that, y'all. Look what I did. Trash. So we had to get our roof repaired. And we took that out of our emergency fund. And that came out to $595. And one of my things is I'm not complaining. I am blessed to have had the money to be able to pay for this and not go into debt. It did just suck that we had to dip into it. And I literally just reached my goal, my quarterly goal for $1,250 in the account. But it is okay. We are just going to continue to rebuild. I totally forgot about those, y'all. And I wanted to make sure that I shared that with y'all because that is also important in the budget, okay? And normally you guys will see the breakdown of any sinking funds things happen in the end of the month. So I just put it on there. Okay, now we can get back to the weekly check-in, y'all. Okay, so for groceries, we budgeted $500. We spent $285.98, and we have $214.02 remaining. One thing I love about this, because I spent so well, is when I think about this, I have about $71 for the next 3 weeks to buy groceries, and y'all, that is definitely feasible, especially with everything that I've picked up. Like, I will be good. All right, so now we're going to move over to household. We budgeted all together plus my rollover, because I don't think that I have the amount of what the rollover was. But we have $229.62, and we spent $153.01, and that leaves me with $76.61. And we're trying to save that money because I don't know if they're going to cut our grass this month, but just in case we do, it is about $70 for the month, $35 every 2 weeks. So that will give me just enough money for a household. Next is going to be spending. We started off with $144.88, and we spent $91.56. And we are left with $53.32. And y'all, I love this for me, especially my spending account, because I'm glad that I'm putting more money in there, and it has definitely been saving my butt because it's a catch-all like account. And so any extra things or random things that I pick up, it comes out of this account. We didn't spend anything for baby girl, so she still has her $26.23. Same thing with eating out. We didn't spend anything, so it's at $16.95. And then for personal, we spent, I know it was $22.10 plus $2.38. We spent $24.48, and we'll do $514.88. Because we started off at $514.88 plus my rollover for this account, and that's $490.40. And if I didn't say this already, my personal account comes out of my personal money. I just shared the account with y'all so y'all can see like just how I'm spending like my personal money that I count for y'all. So this month, I don't know, I keep saying this month, this week, we have spent $530.55 out of our spending account, y'all. So we have about like $390-ish. I'm probably off by some change left to spend for the remaining of the week, but we will be okay. All right. And then we are going to go to our like paycheck calendar, not calendar, but account to see just what we've spent. So for housing, I budgeted, I probably should, because it's not week 5. So for this week, which is the 22nd, excuse me, y'all, not the 22nd, the 28th through the 6th, for housing, I budgeted $3,223.61. For debt was $0. Spending was $760. My sinking funds and savings got $358.69, and then nothing out of miscellaneous. But we're actually going to go look over here and see what was actually spent. So hopefully y'all can see those numbers. So we're going to look at all of our housing spending. We had $1925.11 plus daycare $10.53 and gas plus $121.90. And that was all of our household spending. So we actually spent this week $3,100 even and 1 cent. Okay. There was nothing for debt. For spending accounts, we put in that $760, y'all. We put in $760. I did not stuff my sinking funds just yet, so that will have to come out the following week. And then we did not spend any money out of just like the regular operating account. So there was no difference here We'll do 358.69 because that's the difference. We didn't spend anything. And then for our housing, the only thing that I'm missing is I did not pay for our ADT or our electricity. I don't know why I didn't pay for the electricity yet, but it'll get paid before it's due. But on our Discover card, it gets, what is the word? It's coming to me, y'all. It's coming to me. It gets charged to our Discover card. However, because of the other charges, whenever I paid it, it just wouldn't let me pay the monies. I don't know what was going on. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to just let it do its thing and then I'll pay it, but it's been paid for technically. So we are going to do 322.3.61 minus 3100. So the difference is 123.60. So 123.60 plus 358.69 is a difference of 482.29. I mean, I guess that would be savings and not negative, but I'm gonna just leave it like that, y'all. And then for the week, we spent 3,101 plus 760. So we spent this week 3,860.01. And then while we're right here, we're going to go ahead and budget out week 2 really quickly, y'all. And I'm going to just be doing this with y'all because I don't know all of the numbers, but we're going to make it happen. So for housing, let's look at our, I guess I should just do what was due and then I'll talk about what I paid. But we have water and electric. Oh, they're actually due down here. Water and electric. And I have a credit card payment due here, but if you guys haven't, oh, y'all probably haven't seen it yet because I haven't posted it. But this has changed. So right now, we're going to do $195 for housing. For debt, we're going to budget $251. For spending, we're going to budget $0. We're going to budget $358.69 for our savings and sinking funds, and then we'll budget nothing for it there. So for this month, week 195 plus 251 plus 358.69, and that's going to be 804.69 that we're budgeting this week to pay bills. Now we are a month ahead on our bills. However, some of them are automatically deducted off of a credit card. So I do sometimes have to wait until it's like finished posting before I can pay for it. And so there are some things I can't prepay. And then we're going to go back over here really quickly and just check off the things that were paid and fill in what the amount actually was. Gas was $121.90, I believe it was. 121.90, yep. And then daycare was $10.53. That was paid for. So y'all, this is just what the week looks like. I am going to head out, y'all, because I just realized I am over time and I gotta go get my hair washed. But this is just what the week looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next one.